Child visas typically fall under the broader category of family migration. If a child wishes to immigrate to Australia to join their parents or other eligible relatives, there are several visa options available. The specific visa that may apply depends on the child's age, the immigration status of their parent or guardian in Australia, and their individual circumstances. Here are some of the common family-based immigration options for children. Child visa sub plus 101, permanent offshore. If a permanent visa of an offshore dependent child of Australian citizens, permanent residents, the child must be residing outside Australia at the time of application submission. This visa also extends to adopted children if their adoptive parents acquire Australian citizenship, permanent residency before the adoption occurs. Child visa sub plus 802, permanent onshore. A permanent visa for onshore dependent children of Australian citizens, permanent residents. This visa is specifically for children who are currently residing in Australia and can only be applied for a while within the country. This visa also encompasses onshore adopted children if their adoptive parents acquire Australian citizenship, permanent residency prior to the adoption process. Dependent child visa sub plus 445. This visa enables children of parents holding a temporary partner visa to reunite with them in Australia. This visa allows the child to enter and stay in the country while the partner visa application is being processed. Child adoption visa sub plus 102, permanent offshore. This visa enables offshore adopted children or those in the process of being adopted by an Australian citizen, permanent resident reside in Australia. Typically, the adoptive parents lodges the application on the child's behalf and takes on the responsibility for sponsorship. It's essential to note that this is a permanent visa and if the adoption is facilitated through a state or territory adoption authority, the application can be submitted before the adoption process is complete. Orphan relative visa sub plus 837, permanent onshore. This visa enables single children who have lost their parents to join their relatives in Australia. Approved applicants will be granted permanent residency, affording them the opportunity to work and study in Australia. The financial responsibility for the orphan lies with a qualified relative who either resides in the country or holds permanent residency. Orphan relatives visa sub plus 117, permanent offshore. This visa offers the opportunity for unaccompanied children who have lost their parents or lack proper guardianship to join their relatives in Australia. Approved applicants will receive permanent residency, granting them the right to work and study in the country. A qualified relative either residing in Australia or holding permanent residency must financially support the orphan. It's essential to meet the specific eligibility requirements for each visa subclass, and the application process can be complex. Seeking the assistance of an experienced immigration agent or lawyer is advisable to navigate the Australian immigration system successfully. Additionally, visa regulations and requirements can change, so it's crucial to check the most up-to-date information on the official Australian Department of Home Affairs website or consult with a professional for the latest guidance. Feel free to contact us for a quick assessment and take the first step towards your child's relocation to Australia.